Hello, friends, and welcome. So, as you know, my name is Godfirst. This is probably going to be my first video on this channel. So, this is Binance Exchange. So, in this video, I want to show you how to buy ASTER. ASTER is one of the new tokens that was launched, okay, in a lot of exchanges. So, in this video, if you're interested in learning how to buy ASTER, I want to show you how. So, the very first thing you're gonna need is an exchange wallet. You can have Binance, Bybit, Bitget, whichever one you have. And I think there are also others too that it is listed on. So you want to go ahead and get that. Okay. Then the next thing you want to do is you want to go over to trade. For example, if you're on Binance, you want to go over to trade. Okay. You want to click on trade. Okay. And then you click on where it says sold USDT. Click on that. It's going to tell you to search for other tokens that you want to buy. Okay, and just go ahead, click on the search and type ASTER. Okay, you type ASTER. From here you can buy ASTER. Okay, on you can buy and sell your ASTER. You can trade your ASTER as much as you want. But before you do this, you want to make sure that you have some funds on your wallet, and it has to be USDT. So you want to go ahead and copy your deposit address um, for your exchange. Okay, and then you want to go ahead and fund it. Okay, if you want tutorial on how to do that, let me know in the comment section. So if you funded your wallet, then you want to make sure that it's on spot wallet. Okay, for Binance, for example, it's on spot wallet, and then you want to go ahead and fund that. When you funded it, it's going to show here under available balance. Okay, for example, here in my available balance, you see $74, 74 USDT. So from here, you can trade ASTER for USDT. If you click on where it says ASTER again, and you do that search once more, you're going to see that it's not only USDT that you can trade with ASTER, you can also do that with BTC too as well. So if you have BTC, then you don't need to swap it to USDT. You can just click on ASTER BTC, and then you can trade here, right? So it is priced in BTC. Right here um, is priced in USDT. So when you're here, the next thing I want to do is this is the same starting here is the same process in any wallet you're using, whether it's Bybit or Bitget, okay, or any other exchange, right? Just the same way to trade. So you want to go ahead and click any of the prices, right? So for example, currently where you see 1.120 is the current price of ASTER, right? So you want to pick the price with which you want to buy. If you're confused, you can just click the 1 point. You can just click the that price, okay? And then under total USDT, you put in the total amount of USDT you want to buy. Let's say $10, okay? And then just click on buy ASTER, and it's going to buy your ASTER, okay? The same thing if you want to sell, you go over to sell, okay? It's going to recognize how much ASTER you have on your wallet. You just click it, um, put in the value of the ASTER right here, and then you just click on sell, right? But let's focus on buying. So if you want to buy at a price, um, at a specific price, then you use what they call the limit order. If you click where it says limit, you'll see other options. You have limit, you have market. A lot of what you actually need right now is the limit and the market. But one thing with the limit and the market is that the limit costs lesser fees than the market, right? The market costs a lot more fees because what the market does is that if you click on market, for example, it only asks you for the amount of USDT that you want to buy. Okay, just the amount of USDT because it's going to buy at whatever it is the current price is. So it forces you to buy at the current price, which can cost more because of the volume. But if you want to buy at a specific price, it's better because now you can decide to buy at a lower price when the price goes down. So to do that, you just click on market and click on limit. The price is currently at 1.129. You can edit the price and say you want to buy at 1.100. Okay, so that means that when it goes down a little bit to 1.100, then your order will be completed for you. So you can then put in the amount of USDT you want to buy, let's say $10, and then you click on buy. Okay, So the amount of ASTER is going to calculate for you is based on the price that you've picked. Okay. So if you say you want to buy when it gets to 1.11, you see, okay, then you just select the amount of USDT and then it buys for you at 1.11. Okay, so that's it. So you can select the price you want to buy. But if you're confused, you can just go over to all of these um, the green guys. You see the green guys, the green orders, right? You can pick anyone with 1.113. Those are other buy orders, right? Those other buy orders are completed when it gets to that price. You can click on any of them so that you don't buy the market price, right? And then you just click the amount of USDT you want and you buy. So that's basically how it's done. If you want to sell, the same thing, which means you already have a star on your wallet and then you can sell. So if you want a specific tutorial on how to sell, you have any challenges in doing this, just let me know. So if you're using other exchanges, for example, you're using Bybit, it's the same process, okay? So if you're using Bybit, for example, here you're at home on Bybit. Sorry about that. Mhm. So here you're at home on Bybit. At the menus at the bottom, you see trade. Click on trade. So you want to already make sure that you funded your um, Bybit wallet, right? Make sure you funded your Bybit wallet. Okay. If your Bybit wallet is funded, then you can use it to trade. Then you want to go ahead and click on spots if it's not on spots. Okay, at the top. So when you click on spots, then you can now click on buy. So the same thing that we talked about when you're using Binance, just the same thing. Yeah, I think the coin has changed. So let me go ahead and click select ASTER again. So you want to go ahead and click where it says MET slash USDT. That's you click on that drop down and then you can change the coin. You see the search bar, you can type it, click on the search bar and then you can type on ASTER. So here you can trade on ASTER USDT. If you don't click the second one that says USDT perpetual, that one is futures trading, right? So, but what we are doing now is spot trading. So you go ahead and click on the first one that says spot. If you want to know the difference between spot trading and perpetual trading, let me know in the comment section and I'll do a video on that. Okay, so here on limit, the same thing we talked about on limit, you can switch the limit to markets and you can switch the limit back, switch back to limit. You can go ahead and click on the green orders to select a price that is suitable for you. You can go ahead and select your own price. Okay, and then as long as your wallet is funded, you can go ahead and click in the value of the order you want to buy. It's going to calculate how much after you're going to get for that price, and then you just click on buy. That's basically it. So if you're using Bitget too, the same thing too on Bitget. So if you're on Bitget, for example, you want to go ahead and click on trade, the same thing. Click on trade, click on the drop down, and then search for ASTER. Okay, if it's listed on the exchange, you go ahead and click it. Make sure you're clicking the one under spot, not futures or margin. Okay, so the same process, just repeat the same process. If you want to buy at a specific price, you pick limit. If you want to buy at the market price, click on market. Then you just put in the amount of USDT you want to spend, and that's it. Make sure that your wallets are funded in this case. So if you're buying with since you're buying with USDT, you want to make sure that you have USDT funded on your wallet. So it's always better to buy with a limit price. Okay, so just go ahead and click on the right here on Bitget is blue. So any of the prices in blue are a little bit lower than the market price. So you can click on that. Okay, put in the total amount you want, then you click on buy ASTER. So you can decide that you want to buy at a specific price, right? So that takes your patience, and then you want to wait it out till it gets to that price and then you buy it. So you can do all of that, right? Okay, so that's it. If you have any further questions, you can go ahead and let me know in the comment section. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.